Hi everyone, Glenn Whipkins here at Bee Creek Farm in northwest Missouri. It's 108 degrees heat index outside today, so I'm doing a video from the comfort of my air conditioning. I did go out and work on tree tubes this morning uh, for a couple hours until I was just drenched, and I decided it was time to come inside. We got some really great news concerning our farm. If you've watched our previous videos, you know that my wife and I just took possession of this farm that we bought a couple weeks ago. And the previous owner had planted chestnut trees, but there was no communication from the previous owner of anything about them, what cotton they were, or anything. So, in digging around on the internet, I came across the Chestnut Improvement Network, and in reading their site, I saw that you could order trees from them, and that the minimum order was 250 trees. And that happens to be the same number of trees that was planted on this farm. So I reached out to the folks at the Chestnut Improvement Network, and I heard back from them. And surprisingly, this farm was enrolled in the Chestnut Improvement Network. So they had records of not only what kind of trees were planted, but they also had an orchard map that he had submitted. So we have the first one is a hand-drawn map, shows the property and kind of the tree locations and what the varieties were. And I also have this a little more detailed, done on a spreadsheet format that shows all the varieties and how they're arranged in the rows, row numbers, tree numbers, everything. The varieties that he planted, I have Sleeping Giant, Yishin Large Nut, Mossbarger, Payne, and Gideon. And then we also, in a spreadsheet format, it lists all the trees and all the tree locations. So this is going to be really helpful going forward. I also talked with the people at the Chestnut Improvement Network, and we're going to continue the farm in that program and keep the records that they require. And they gave me some great advice on what to do to bring these trees back to life. And so I've been out there working my tail off trying to get everything in a tube and get it protected, and really happy that we know now what kind of trees we have, and that I can also purchase replacement trees from them to put back into these blocks. They're separated into blocks of each variety instead of being just randomly planted. So great news. I was really losing sleep over what I was going to do to replace because I have several trees that didn't survive that I'm going to have to replace with something, and it's a relief to know now what variety of tree to plant in what space. So that's all for today. But again, like I said, it was great news, and we thank you for watching our videos. I'll put a link to the Chestnut Improvement Network in the description. So if you wanted to check them out, they told me there's only about 20 farms participating in their network nationwide. So might be a program you want to look into. Thanks.